All right, gentlemen, my friends. The only thing I have left to do now is, oh, you like my 3D printed TS100 stand? The only thing I have left to do now is wire up the coils and then hook them up to a couple of circuits. So hopefully today, in a matter of an hour or so, I will have this puppy running. I actually replaced the last of the rollers. You could see it in there. It's blue. I got a white one over there and a white one over there. But I only had two white ones. For some reason, I lost one. I don't know where it went, so I had to print out a blue one. And she is just smooth as ice. So, yeah, like I said, I just have to wire them up and then figure out how I'm going to run this thing, what kind of circuit I'm going to use. This white stuff on the coil, I don't know if you can see it, is from the tape I used to hold the wires down when I was, I don't know, transporting it or something. It's really funky, but I can take care of that with a little acetone. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to, I'm pretty sure whatever I do, I'm going to run them in series. So I will connect, the out to the in, out to the in, and then both to either a single circuit, or I will double it up and run it on 2 circuits or run it on 3 circuits. All 3 circuits being the beautiful JL94 circuit that Mr. SkyCollection created. Guy's brilliant. Yeah, so he said to run all 3 coils on their own circuits, and then I guess run the circuits in series. So we will see. We will see. So now I just got to get to soldering, and like I said, with my little new soldering station, this came out pretty good. It was just a really quick print, but it works really well. And I actually used heat to press this into here because when I printed it, the tolerances were incorrect. Anyway, if you're seeing this part of the video, or if you're seeing this first part of the video, chances are right behind it is either going to be tremendous success or horrific failure. All right, my friends. Spaceman, I hope you're watching this, man. So we're wired up. It's funny. Jorge, Sky Collector. So the new circuits are great, but I noticed something different on these circuits than the original ones. These don't have an output. They have a coil. See, look at, hold on a second. Let me take the phone out of the thing here. They have a coil and an input, whereas the older ones have a coil, an input, and an output. So I don't know if these are just newer designs. I also noticed that the capacitors are different. These are the 50 volt 2200 microfarads, whereas these are 16 volts. I'm sorry, these are the, oh no, that's also a 50 volt. What was I looking at before? Huh. I think I have one that has 16, it's a 16 volt. Anyway, I was just curious. They have the neon bulb, which goes off like crazy, but they don't have the output. Anyway, that's not why you guys are here. You guys are here to see this monstrosity work, right? Will it work? I don't know. I've got it hooked up in series. Of course I know. I have it hooked up in series. So this guy, let me bring this wire around. So he goes from the input to the output to the input to the output, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I have it hooked up in series. And I only have one circuit running all three coils. And it works. It works, guys. And that's only one coil at 12 volts. But I'm concerned because there's no output on this SkyCollection. I hope it's okay for running for long periods of time. But because I have it running only on one circuit, I'm going to see if I can pull information or power off of these coils. But it works, guys. Nice and smooth too, huh? It's a little noisy, but hey. I couldn't believe it when I tested it. I was going to do it live, but let me turn it off. I was going to do it live and not even check it beforehand, but you know that's impossible. But it works, and the coils are not hot. The circuit's not hot. I'm curious what would happen if I were to turn it up. So here, let's get it going again. So let's turn up the voltage. Oh yeah, it responds. So that's only 13 volts. And everything is remaining cool. The coils are cool. The circuit seems to be okay. So, I don't know, SkyCollection, did you redesign the circuit? Here, let's turn it up a little bit higher. Oh yeah, there's 14. He's flying now. Again, everything is nice and cool. Oh, so the long wait is over. Spaceman, your design works beautifully. It took a lot of iterations. Let me turn it off because it is quite noisy. It took a lot of iterations, a lot of different coil designs. I've got a bunch of them over here. We had these designs here. We had these things here. These things with the screws, but the simplest design with the fewest parts ended up working. I am so freaking excited. Now I got to try it with a couple of circuits and see what happens. I don't know how to wire them up though. I think if I just continue to wire up everything in series, it should be okay. But my question is, when I wire these two circuits up together, do I wire them up in series via the power or via the coil? I think the power. So I would have the input coming here. This would go to the next coil. Yeah, that's exactly how I would do it. Yeah. Oh, no, wait a minute. Yeah, because the coils would be separate. I would have them running on two coils and have the third one for an output. I should really test it to see if it'll work on one coil. Stay tuned. So this is really weird. I've got it running about 12.5 volts, but only on two coils. And it seems to be running better or faster than with all three coils. If anybody knows why that is, please let me know. It's actually running on 12 volts exactly, 12.1 volts. And it's actually running just as good, if not a little bit better, than with all 3 coils. I tried it with one and it didn't work. But then again, I think I had an issue with the connection, because after I tried it with the 1 coil, I was messing around and I noticed that one of the wires had come loose. So I'll have to try it again with 1 coil. But yeah, that's 2 coils. And so let's see what the reading is on this coil up here. It would be AC. I don't know how to do this with one hand. Let me put you on pause. So I checked it, and I'm getting about 3 volts off of this coil, which is not a lot, but I need to put a full bridge rectifier on it. But anyway, that's not spinning very fast. I want to play around with the different configurations of the magnets, see if I can get more power out of a single coil. But SkyCollection, this circuit is beautiful, man. Let me turn this off. There's 2 reasons why this thing runs so well. One is because of Spaceman Aust design, and 2, because of this circuit. This circuit that SkyCollection created. Even though it doesn't have an output, this is a beautiful circuit. Nothing gets hot. And you guys can see it runs great. So I'm going to be playing with different configurations on this. I'm going to try doing 2 and 3 circuits, and we'll see. But yeah, finally success. Ciao. Oh, and really quick, Tellboy. Yeah, it turns out that the magnets in this are just not powerful enough to cause the switching. The coil is definitely powerful enough, but the magnets are simply not powerful enough. What you should probably do is redesign this to have more magnets in there. That might do it. All right? Ciao.